Senior KGB, the third race is
an ant who in a brook would drink, fell off the bank. He tried to swim. He felt his courage sink. This ocean seemed so wide, but for a dove who flew above, he could have drowned and died.
So parents, let's see in our next race, how did the dove help the ant? Our next race is the dove and the ant. In this race, 9 students will stand at the starting point with a leaf. They will pick up the ant from the tub, place it on the leaf and walk on the wooden plank and then run to the finishing line. The participants in this race are Advik, Chinmay, Disha, Jnanada, Jia, Moksh, Parva, Sana, Smayan.
Prutha, what do you think? Will our students be able to carefully take the ant to the finishing line without dropping it?
Mansi, as you can already see that our students are ready with the leaves to save the ants. Now this time, till the time parents are not going to cheer our babies are not going to run their race. So parents, if you want the babies to run their race, please put your hands up with a huge round of applause. Come on. Babies are ready? Babies, are you all ready? See, they are not clapping. Tell them to clap. Parents, not ready. Come on. Only this side people are clapping. No, that side parents are not clapping. I want a still big number of a huge round of applause. Come on, parents. Babies, are you all convinced with this clap? Or you want more? You want more? They want more. Not like this. Put your hands up and clap. Come on, parents. From that side. Hands up.
Our little ones have taken the ant, placed it carefully on the leaf. But oops, our little one needed to be a little bit more careful. And now, balancing on the beam, they have reached the finishing line. That was very well done by our senior KGB class.
Now we have our senior KGC students ready for the race on the tracks.
Prutha, I guess you know this story. Fairy mother turned distressed damsel to magnificence of beauty and glory. She gave her glass slippers and granted wish to leave her dream. But she told her to be careful and be back home before the clock at 12 starts to scream.
I got this, Mansi. It's the Cinderella story. So here we have our senior KGC students ready for the Cinderella race. In this race, we have 18 students will be standing at the starting point wearing a cape and a crown. Girls will be sitting on the chair with the first shoe at the midpoint. The boys will run to the girls with a shoe and a crown. Girls will wear their shoe, boys will make them wear the crown, and they will walk to the finishing line holding their hands. The participants in this race are Ayush, Divit, Hitansh, Hitagna, Jainil, Josh, Jinay, Jishnu, Shazeen, Shrishti, Parita, Ishana, Sachi, Suhani, Dhruvi, Hasti, Kashish, and Mrigan.
Ruda, do you think our prince will find their princesses?
They have met their princess already. They are making them wear the crown. Our princes are wearing their shoe. And here they are off to the finishing line. We have our two princes who are still wearing the shoes, got the crown, helping each other. Done with the shoes, got the crown, and off to finishing line. So Mansi, I'm back with a clue, but this time it's definitely not for parents, so y'all can relax. It's Mansi teacher's turn. A farmer had a strangest goose, no stranger but could be. For every day a golden egg, live where an egg should be.
Let me think what that would be. I think it is the goose that laid the golden eggs.
You're right, Mansi.
In this race, 9 students will flap their hands like goose, jump over a hurdle, reach to the middle point, search for the golden egg, put it in the crate, and then run to the finishing line. The participants in this race are Aditya Singh, Anant, Arjun, Dhruv, Kush, Hiya, Janil, Josh, and Sudhanshu. We have our next class, that is Senior KGD, ready on the tracks for their race.
One little speckled frog holding a golden ball, waiting for magic to happen. Zoom, zoom.
Ruta, why are we saying about the speckled frog again?
Because is this race all about a frog in which a magic happens and it turns out to be a beautiful, smart, handsome prince.
So parents, let's watch out for a speckled frog hopping in the sacks and breaking their magic spell. In the race, the Frog Prince. In this race, 10 students wearing the frog headgear will hop in a sack to the midpoint. They will remove the frog headgear, leave the sack, wear a crown, and then run to the finishing line. The participants in this race are Devesh, Jainam, Jimit, Manav, Man, Moksh, Namya, Zidan, Pashwa, and Yash.
Our students are hopping on their way in search for the crown. And what do I see? They have managed to got the crown. They wore the crown
Prutha?
Twins are always supposed to be smart, brave. Do you know, Mansi? Yesterday I was eating few chocolates when my mother caught me. And guess what happened? I just got some bad shouting.
Oh my! Your mother would have been very angry with you.
Yes, Mansi, she was. How I wish I could have some sign to know when my mother comes around when I'm silently, secretly having few chocolates.
You mean just like the rats thought to bell the cats so they would know when the cats came around while they munched on yummy treats?
Yes, so let's see in our next race who will bell the cat. 9 students in this race will stand at the starting point with the bell in their hand. They will jump over the ladder, then run towards the midpoint, put the bell around the cat cutout, and run to the finishing line. The participants in this race are Arav, Gauri, Jayang, Moksh, Naman, Ritik, Shravya, Vidhan, and Nandish.
Cats like lasers, cats like running, cats like birds, cats like kitty go, kitty go.
Here our kids go, hopping, hopping, to find the cat. But as we said, it's not that easy to bell the cat. But look, our students are always ready to take up the challenge. And here too, they have done the challenging job of putting the bell around the cat.
Grumpy cat likes terrorists, grumpy cat likes Adolf Hitler, grumpy cat likes KKK. Grumpy
Wow,
cat likes terrorists,
wasn't that just
grumpy cat
fabulous,
likes
parents?
grumpy cat likes...
I cannot hear parents cheering up our little ones. Parents, please show some energy. Prutha, moving on to our next race. Guess this if you can. A jug of milk can make you dream. A daydream can get you cream. But reality can make you scream.
I know this one. This is the milkmaid's dream. In this race, 9 students will stand at the starting point with a jug of milk on their head. They will walk zigzag through 3 cones kept at the hurdles and then hop on a hula hoops, drop the jug in the tub and run to the finishing line. The participants in this race are Ahana, Anushka, Diti, Hashi, Manya, Sarakshi, Swara, Urvi and Zaina.
Prita, do you think our little milkmaids will balance their jug throughout?
Why not, Mansi? Our students have always been ready to accept any challenge. Here they are out, off to the zigzag cones, got through the hula hoop, dropped the jug of milk and reached the finishing line. That was a great job and a great performance by Senior KGD students. With this, we end up our Senior KGD races. Now we have our next class, Senior KGE, ready for the first race.
Mother Pig had 3 piglets, E-I-E-I-O. Their names were Brownie, Blackie, and Whitey, E-I-E-I-O. With a oink oink here and a oink oink there, you're a oink there, a oink everywhere, a oink oink. Then there came a big bad wolf, E-I-E-I-O, to blow away their houses up, E-I-E-I-O. With a half puff here and a half puff there, you're a half there, a half everywhere, a half puff.
By now, I'm sure the parents must have guessed what our next race is. Anybody? Any of the parents who has guessed the race? Little louder. Somebody just said it, and whoever said it, whichever parent said it, you are just right. Our next race is the Three Little Pigs. In this race, we have 18 students in a group of 3 will stand at the starting point. The first pig in each row will make the house with the hay and run to the finishing line, followed by the second pig that will make the stick house, and followed by the last, that is the third pig, will make the house of bricks. The participants in this race are Aro, Astha, Abhay, Angel, Aniket, Arya, Bhavya, Hemi, Henny, Heath, Jaina, Gianna, Bhanushali, Gianna Mehta, Jina, Karthik, Kshetragya, Moksh, and Parva. Arva Khilani. So here we have our first house ready, made with the hay. Second house ready, off to the finishing line. And the third set of students off their way to make the brick houses.
And they are off to the finishing line, finishing their job of making the houses. Pruta, get this one if you can. We worked hard in summer and sorted food for winter, but he remained idle. Soon the winter arrived. We had enough to eat, but he had nothing to eat. He came to us and begged for food. So we asked him, "What in summer did you do?" To which he replied, "In summer, I idled away my time."
The ones who work hard gathering food all around the year are the ants. So in our next race, see our ants on their duty, working hard and gathering the food. So the next race is the ant and the grasshopper. In this race, 9 students will jump over 1 hurdle on the track, pick up 1 sugar cube, jump over the other hurdle, pick up the second sugar cube, balance and stack them at the third point and run to the finishing line. The participants in this race are Priyansh, Rajvardhan, Shanaya, Siddhi, Sia, Thakkar, Sia Upadhyay, Taksh, Tiara, Zuni. Our very hard-working students are off to find their way the food. They have got the first sugar cube and now successfully got the second one, stacked over it and are off to the finishing line. That was a great performance by our senior KGE student. You know, Mansi, just like the ants, our students also work very hard throughout the year and help us make each event so successful. With this, we have come to an end with all our races of our students. But not to forget that each of our little ones showed a great spirit of sportsmanship on the field. So parents, give them a huge round of applause for our little ones. May I now call Miss Poonam to conduct a parents' race.